want some fries and chicken. A side of biscuit, that ain't enough for me. I want a number 3, straight out that oven, nobody get nothing from me. Man, I just want something to eat, all of that.
It's time for food review.
Hello, this is Media Broadcasting Food Reviews, where today we're going to be reviewing breakfast from Taco Bell, McDonald's, Wendy's, and Dunkin'. Alright. First, we have Taco Bell's breakfast. This is the sausage, egg, and cheese crunch wrap from Taco Bell. So I'll take a bite. Troy, what would you rate this 1 out of 10?
Gotta give it a 9 out of 10. It's so good.
Cooper?
I'm gonna have to give it a 7. It's a little dry.
I'm gonna give it 8 out of 10.
I want to personally get it an 8.5. Mine wasn't dry. I had that sauce in there from Taco Bell, that creamy jalapeno sauce. Like it.
And now we have Wendy's. We have a breakfast baconator and some French toast sticks. We're gonna start with the French toast sticks. All right, everybody, take a dip.
Go, James.
All right, we're all dipped. Let's take a bite.
I'm gonna have to keep eating this.
All right.
I'm gonna give it 7.5 out of 10. Not the greatest, but still pretty good.
I'd give it a 7. It's got a good taste to it.
All right, Troy.
Yeah, I'll give it a 7 too. It surprised me. I thought it'd be pretty bad. It was pretty good.
All right, I'm gonna give it a 6, only because that syrup kind of made it. All right, now moving on to the sandwich. Everybody, let's take a bite. Not that bad. James, let's hear your opinion.
Definitely 9 out of 10. The flavor's there. Really, really good.
No?
I don't know. It tastes like it. I didn't really like the taste that much. I'm gonna give it a 5 out of 10.
I'm also gonna give it a 5 out of 10. Not a huge fan.
It just tasted very just the egg just does not taste real. That's what it is for me.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to agree, but I'm gonna give it a 6 just because the bacon kind of makes it. All right.
So that was good. Now we're reviewing the McDonald's breakfast. We got a sausage burrito, and we got a sausage, egg, and cheese McGriddle. Let's get into it. So first, we're gonna start with the burrito.
No, I was in high school.
All right, Troy, what do you think?
I'll give it a 6 out of 10. I don't like peppers, but other than that, it's good.
No. See, this is my go-to for McDonald's, so I'm gonna have to give it a 9.5 out of 10.
I'm gonna go a solid 8. Go solid 8.
I'm gonna give it a 7 out of 10. So now we're gonna do the sausage, egg, and cheese McGriddle. Get into that. All right, Troy.
I'll give it a 7 out of 10 because it's a little dry, but it tastes really good.
I'm gonna give it an 8. Tastes really good. McDonald's normally the syrup inside the McGriddle bun normally hits more, but today it's just not there.
I would say 10, but I'm gonna have to give it a 9.7 just because I know it's all fake.
I'm gonna have to give this a 10. Best breakfast out there, no doubt.
Now we're going to be trying the Dunkin' Donuts Munchkins. We're going to start with the glaze. Let's go.
Give your first share, you try.
Okay. I'm going to give the glaze a 6 out of 10. It's not enough flavor. It's pretty good though.
I agree with Troy, but I just don't like it that much. I'm gonna give it a 5.
I'm gonna give it a 9. I love glaze personally. It's one of my go-tos.
Glaze is my go-to, but that was not the greatest glaze, so I'm gonna give it a 7.
Alright, what's the next donut?
Yeah, we're gonna do the powder donut now. I'm gonna give it a 4 out of 10. Personally, not a fan. It's okay.
I'm gonna give it a 2. I did not like it. I'm not even gonna finish it.
I'm also gonna give it a 2. I'm still chewing on it. It's very dry.
I'm gonna give it a 3. Driest donut I've ever had in my life. And it was really messy, so it got all over me.
Alright, now we're gonna move on to the chocolate donut.
Just saying, just have a bunch of fire pants.
I'm gonna give it an 8 out of 10. I love chocolate donut. It's really good.
I'm gonna give it a 7.5. It's a pretty good donut, but definitely have had better chocolate donut holes.
I'm also gonna give it a 7.5. It's alright. Could be better.
I'll give it a 6.5. It was an alright donut. Not the best.
Okay, now we're gonna move on to the jelly filled donut. So mine didn't have any jelly in it. It was supposed to be a jelly donut. I'm gonna give it a 1. It wasn't very good.
Mine had very little amount of jelly, but I actually really enjoyed that donut, so I'm gonna give it an 8.
I'm gonna give mine a 9 because I had a lot of jelly in there. It was cold on the inside and soft on the outside.
Mine a 2. Mine had literally the smallest amount of jelly possible. And it was like really air filled, so I'm gonna give that a 2.
Okay, now we're gonna move on to the blueberry donut.
Not too bad.
Okay. I'm gonna give it a 9 out of 10. I love blueberry donut. I think it's amazing. One of my favorites.
I'm gonna give that one. I'm gonna give it a 6. I could have it on the way to school if I'm really hungry in the morning, but I wouldn't go out of my way to go get it.
It's not my go-to. I'm gonna give it a 7. It's not better than glazed. It's up there, but it's not at the top.
Blueberry is my favorite type of donut, so I'm gonna give that a 9 out of 10 because I love a blueberry donut. A really good blueberry donut.
Alright, now we're going to put our rankings on each of the food. And we're going to start over here with James.
My least favorite is probably Dunkin'. Just donuts. I love donuts, but like it's really all we got. My next, I'll go Wendy's. Baconator was like really good, but like it doesn't beat anything. It doesn't beat all the other stuff. My second is gonna be I'm gonna go with Taco Bell. It was really good, but it does not beat the number 1, which is McDonald's. The best breakfast in my opinion.
Let's do this. Alright, I'm going to give mine. On my last spot, I'm going to go with Wendy's. The reason for that, my Baconator was really, it kind of tasted like plastic. I didn't like it that much. For my number 3, I'm going to go Dunkin' Donuts. It's good, it's not great. My number 2, I'm gonna go McDonald's. Let me tell you why.
Hot take.
It's cheap, but not as cheap as the number 1 at Taco Bell. Best value in that box right there. And that crunch wrap, it's kind of unbeatable.
Alright, I'm gonna give my opinions. At 4, I have Wendy's. Wendy's, my Baconator tasted like trash. Like I literally could have gone out to the back of Wendy's, got into their trash, tasted it, it would have tasted the exact same.
Way too good. Way too good.
At number 3, Dunkin' Donuts. It was solid. They have other stuff on their menu that we could have tried too. I like their hash browns from there. We should have gotten those. But still, good overall donuts. If you want to grab them in the morning, get it for on the way to school. Definitely a good option. At 2, I'm gonna go McDonald's. I didn't like my McGriddle that much, and my burrito wasn't as good as it typically is. And my number 1, Taco Bell. It's probably my favorite spot to go to now. Love that crunch wrap.
Alright, Troy, let's hear it.
Okay, so number 4 spot, I'm gonna have to agree with James. with Dunkin' Donuts because I don't particularly eat donuts for breakfast, and it's kind of I don't usually do that. And for number 3, I'm gonna have to put probably Wendy's. The French toast sticks were pretty good, actually. They surprised me, but the breakfast baconator was pretty terrible. And then for number 2, I'm gonna put McDonald's. McDonald's is pretty solid. The McGriddle was pretty dry, but it usually isn't. It tastes pretty good, and the breakfast burrito was pretty good too. It's pretty solid. And then for number 1, I'm gonna put Taco Bell. Agreeing with these two because the breakfast Crunchwrap is just awesome. I love it. It's one of my favorite breakfast items.
All right, boys, good deal.
Thank you for watching. Taco Bell is the best.
Chicken better be crunchy, yeah. Really crunchy, yeah. You know that I'm hungry, yeah. Take all my money, yeah. Fries and chicken. What else? Fries and chicken.